Yeah, my name is Mike Teibel. I live at 1367 South Broadway. More important for tonight, I live 150 feet due east across Washacommon Cove, Whole Foods. I want to thank the council members. I've actually talked to you've actually talked to me, and some of you visit my home, and you have seen what I personally have to lose. My family has owned that property for 49 years. First was my wife's property. They were born and raised in Providence. And they lovingly cared for that home until their death. We bought that home as our retirement home. And if you rezone to mixed use, and you place it in the Waterfront Commission, the fact is that won't be the home that we thought we owned and bought. We'll probably be forced to rent it. Maybe someone would rent it that could live there for 10 years of construction and debris, not to mention if a hurricane came, what a horrible mess it would be in that cove. Everything about the Marshall Plan is wrong. What experience do they have in developing 100 acres of land? Most of the land that they promised for green space lies in the FEMA 100-year floodplain. I mean, they could have told us that. Instead, they act like they're giving it to us as green space. It's in a floodplain. Almost no one could build there. You would have to have extenuating circumstances to build in the floodplain. Not only is the FEMA floodplain almost exactly the overlay what their green space is, the FEMA floodplain is outdated for what is to be used for now. The floodplain is much higher than even the FEMA plan is. So there's no green space that they're giving folks along that waterway. They can't use it. And anybody, whether there's open zone or whatever kind of zone, that land is not going to be built on. Currently, Veterans Parkway was built almost 100 years ago, the same time almost the same time the golf course was built. It was designed by Frederick Olmstead Jr. And he built it in mind as a parkway, as an entrance and an exit out of the city to drive along in a park-like setting, which has remained for almost 100 years. There's rows of land on either side that was developed by Mr. Olmstead. There's an overlook that was designed by Mr. Olmstead. There's 2.5 miles of parkway without any stoplight whatsoever. I chose to drive on that parkway, but not if it's going to have stoplights. It can't be developed that way. I'm sorry, but the open space needs to be continued to be there. Folks, don't be played like the Faxon folks were played. They were promised all kinds of things. In less than a year, Faxon Group sold that property without putting it on the market. Now what kind of a plan is that? These people say anything they want. They can put all kinds of promises. Once you change that land to mixed-use zoning, that's done. You can't change it back. They can turn around and sell that property for 3 times or more what they have right now. Right now they have open zone land. Once that zone, that's going to double or triple their profit. It's going to take my profit out of my land to the point that my property becomes a rental. Also, the people in this town, I want to thank every one of you, thousands of you, that put signs up, criticize. Everywhere around here you drive, this isn't just a local issue, this is a community issue. You folks have a real opportunity to make a difference, and you can do that, and you can make that difference by creating open space. Look at Pawtucket. Pawtucket was the head of the industrial revolution in 1800. And what did they do? They industrialized that town on every square inch. That was the center of industrialization. That was the prime area of America.
Thank you, Mr.
Now look at it.
Thank you, sir.
Don't let East Providence become that.